What's good, Gawdess gang? What's good, Gawdess gang? It's your girl, Neicy Gawdess, and y'all know what time it is because y'all see my face. It's time to get it crackalating with an affirmation for your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul, okay? So y'all get yourself together and say this with me. I am reliable, responsible, and respected at work. I am reliable, responsible, and respected at work. I am reliable, responsible, and respected at work. Now, if you said that, then you know that you have to hold yourself accountable, okay? An affirmation is something that you affirm over yourself to make it become true, okay? To manifest, you know, for lack of better words, that is the best word, manifest, okay? Because we want things to be so in our lives as we call them forth. And so you want to be reliable. You want someone to hold you accountable, if no one else, yourself. You want to be responsible, and you definitely want to be respected, okay? So when you're feeling less than, make sure that you say this through this day, through this week. Affirm yourself and say it like you know it. Say it like you mean it and be it, okay? So on that note, it's time for Gawdess my Gawdcast, y'all.
Clap my hands, stomp my feet, and all my days. We to the beat, praise up. Send that praise up. The Lord is blessing me. Wave my hands, and move my feet, clap my legs. We to the beat, praise up. Send the praise up. The Lord is blessing me.
Okay, so this week we are on season 4, episode 10, okay? And I'm so excited. We are in the year of 2024. Y'all, we made it! Yes, we did. Yeah, if you're here and you're watching this, make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe on the channel before we go forward so that you know that you will get all of the videos that are coming out when I got something new for you guys. Because it's not just this, okay? It's not just Gawdess Mike. I have so much more going on. If you don't know, then it's your fault because you can hit that bell and get the ding, okay? But this week, I want to give you guys what has been on my radar, okay, for 2024 so far. Now, this is so crazy, y'all. So in 2023, we saw Halle Bailey and DDG. Everyone was speculating that she was pregnant. They were expecting a baby, but they never officially affirmed it or confirmed it. She did the movie Little Mermaid. And then now it's 2024. And guess what, you guys? They have had a baby. Is you shocked or not? Y'all know I am so surprised because she was covering up so well. Like all of her clothes, whoever is her stylist, they are bad with it because we couldn't tell. We were only speculating from their home videos. But they have had their baby. The baby's name is Halo. DDG has released a song called Daryl's Freestyle to basically support the baby, you know, and to let us know my baby here. Okay, so it's no more speculation. The child is here, y'all. Okay, so congratulations to you, Halle Bailey and DDG. I hope that you guys are the best parents that you ever could be and that your bundle of joy is healthy. Okay, next, in the city of Greenville, Mississippi, my city, I am so sad to say that we because it's so early in the year, we have experienced a death already, you guys. So a 4-year-old baby, I'm not going to say the child's name, but the child was found dead in a home in the White Projects. If you're from Greenville, then you're familiar. But it was January the 7th. For whatever reason, the police came to the house and did a wellness check. And the baby was discovered to be deceased in the closet, you guys. So you can go and find out more about this on your YouTube. You can even go on Facebook and search it, whatever, and find out what happened. If you're interested in it and maybe you like to do police work, you know, maybe you can help find out what actually happened. Now, someone has been convicted. Well, I'm not gonna say convicted. Someone has been accused of doing this to this baby. There are different factors that come into play when it comes to something like this, and the child's age, you know, and whose care they were in. You know, the most amazing thing to me about this, or confusing thing, should I say, is why was the child missing for maybe 4 months? They're saying that the child had been missing since maybe August of 2023. It's January 2024, you guys. where are the adults that should be, you know, responsible, that are accountable for this child, you know? So sad. Rest in peace, young queen. And, you know, I hope that justice is served in this case, okay? Next, I know everybody know Katt Williams then, you know, came out guns a-blazing on Club Shay Shay. Okay, you saw it, you laughed about it, you posted about it, you did your own little parodies about it, all of that. But I want to say something that I noticed myself. I want to bring to y'all's attention something that I noticed myself that I didn't see a lot of on social media. So we know Katt Williams had on his Fendi coat and, you know, his beanie hat or whatever. But one thing that I noticed about his wardrobe was this chain. It was embezzled and it had seemingly the words woke going down and folk going sideways. Okay. So perpendicular, but I was like, what is woke and what is folk? What is woke folk? We know woke, you know, they say you're enlightened and everything like that. But I'm like, what is folk? So I was like, well, is it supposed to be folk, F-O-L-K? And he's just, you know, it's misspelled. So when I initially saw this, I was like, it made me think, okay, this is for PR, you know, and it also made me question his whole wardrobe. I'm like, did that cost a lot of money? Like, is this something that he got from the convenience store? That's what I was thinking, you know, but I did a little more research and I found out that folk actually has a meaning behind it. Okay, so folk, it has a lot of meanings, but this one that I'm about to give you guys is the one that seemed more in tune with maybe what he was trying to say with the statement. And folk is a joke based mostly on real factual events, making a comment about someone that could possibly sound like a joke to someone, yet is based on real facts. Now, listen, y'all know everybody that he put on blast, like all of the information that he gave us about Hollywood or Hollyweird, like as they like to call it, you know. So I was like, okay, I think that was definitely a statement, and it could have been PR. You know, Katt Williams is problematic, okay, but he's also a comedian. Comedians are problematic. Like, that's a part of their job. That's what they have to do to be funny and to be able to reach us. A lot of times we don't understand it and we don't like it. We like to criticize and things like that. But I think that Katt Williams is very strategic, and I think that he may be a genius as well. You know, aside of all the things he told us about himself that he's good at, with the running a 4.340, you know, and have read 3,000 books by the age of 8 or 5 or 3, maybe, I don't know. But, you know, I think that he was very, very strategic about this. So y'all let me know, what do y'all think about the woke folk embezzled chain that Katt Williams is wearing on this Club Shay Shay interview? Okay, do y'all think he was strategic? Do y'all think he was PR? Or do you think he just put some clothes on? Okay, I don't know. Y'all comment below and let me know what y'all thinking. Okay, so this is the last thing I want to give you guys, and it's about the city of Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson has put a curfew in place for minors to 18 years old. Okay, the mayor, I think, is La Bamba. That's who he is, and he met with the city council, and they came together to put a proposal, and it's actually been passed. They're saying that if you're if you're younger than 18 years old, you have to be at home on weekends 10 to 6 a.m. No, weekdays 10 to 6 a.m. and then on weekends it's 12 to 6 a.m. Okay, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. And I think the only way that you can get out of this and stay out of trouble is if, like, your parent is saying that you have to do something for them, or maybe you're passing through on the interstate. There are some leniencies, you know, and also the parents of a child who is found out to be out will get a $25 fine, and then so forth. Like, if for the first offense 25, next 50, and you know, and so on or whatever. So I personally think that you know, this is going to be good for the city of Jackson, but I also think that there can be no leniencies. Like, the patrolmen have to actually patrol the streets for this to be effective. Okay, they're trying to cut down on crime, because there were a lot of things that happened in 2023, and a lot of the things that are going on within this generation are the younger kids. They need to be at home and they need to be at school. So congratulations and kudos to you, Jackson, for being proactive and trying to cut down on the war on crime. Okay, thank you. All right. So that's all that I have on my radar for you guys this week, okay? Next up, I want to bring my friend on back, my doctor, for y'all, and let y'all know what he knows that you don't know that you need to know, okay? So get yourself together and check out what Dr. Slouchy needs for you to know.
Happy New Year. I'm Dr. Slouchy. Yeah, I'm back, but not for long, because I got a bad Portuguese Haitian chick waiting on me, to all of God. So I'm not going to be here very long today. COVID is gone and the flu have flew back in. People around here coughing and sneezing, coughing up mucus. If that's you, make sure you spit in the grass and not on the damn sidewalk. Y'all just nasty. The last time I flew was Southwest Airlines. I was headed to Jamaica to do heart surgery. And while I was there, I had a very, very, very serious encounter. Met a young man, he needed a new heart. I told him to pray about it, because I was off. Haven't talked to him since. If you hear me today, young man, I hope you got your new heart. Moving along here, what is diaphragmatic breathing? The diaphragm is the most efficient muscle for breathing. It's a large dome-shaped muscle located at the base of your lungs, bottom part. Your abdominal muscles help move the diaphragm and give you more power to empty your lungs. A lot of y'all need to empty your lungs out. Full of loud and cushion, the zaza. Clear out your lungs. What is diaphragmatic breathing? Diaphragmatic breathing help you, let me go back. Diaphragmatic breathing helps you use your diaphragm correctly while breathing. Strengthen your diaphragm, decrease the work of breathing by slowing your breathing rate, decrease oxygen damage, and use less effort and energy to breathe. Did you know that? I didn't know my damn self. During diaphragmatic breathing, you're constantly using your diaphragm to take deep breaths. Breathe in and let it out. All right. When you breathe normally, you do not use the lungs to their full capacity. Damn. I didn't know that either. Diaphragmatic breathing allows you to use your lungs at 100% capacity to increase lung efficiency. Well, take a minute to breathe with me. Inhale for 4 seconds. Let it out. Try it again. Damn. Let it out. One more time for the dead homies. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you're too big, you over 400 pounds, don't try that at home now. Your big ass be get up off the floor. This Dr. Slouchy, and I'm out. Remember, 1-800-SLOUCHY knows. You got any questions, hit me up, hit my line. All right? Thank you. I'm out.
All right, y'all. I hope that was, important information for you. I hope that you get something out of it and put it to good use. Okay, try your best. Just try your best. Okay. All right. So y'all know this next portion is my very favorite portion, where I have a interview, someone to share the mic with for you guys. Okay. So this week, the Jackson, Mississippi native that I have, he, like I said, he's a native to Mississippi. He went from struggling in the Mississippi streets to acquiring his master's degree. He's a rapper, songwriter, author, entrepreneur, I think photographer, wearing so many hats. He's graduated from Jackson State University, and it's no pressure. Just want to let you know that, okay? So y'all help me in giving a very high vibrational hello to Mr. Tremble DuZZIT.
Appreciate it.
Tremble in the building.
Humble. No pressure.
And there's no pressure. I
No
love
pressure.
that.
Yes,
you don't
yes.
know how good that makes me feel for you to say that.
No pressure.
Like, with so much going on, you so anxious and you're worried. But for you to say no pressure,
Yes, it's a mind thing.
that takes a load off.
Yes, it reminds you that you're on track.
Yeah.
No pressure is like, if you ask yourself, if I couldn't think, what would the pressure be? It's no pressure.
No pressure.
Out of mind, out of sight. So
Yeah.
we're gonna keep it like that. No pressure.
I
baby.
love it. I love
appreciate it.
So, I don't know what the first question I was going to ask you, but I want to know, where did you get that moniker? Like, how did that become a thing for you?
I think this started back in like 07, 08. And I just started saying no pressure behind everything. There's no pressure. And it just became contagious. So I go to some of these stores that people are like, hey man, no pressure. And I just adapted to it, like, okay, yeah, no pressure. So after that, it just became history.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just remind myself that there's no pressure out here. So,
No pressure at all.
Yeah.
So I did hear you say earlier that that's a name that they call you.
Yeah. Wow.
It's become you, basically,
Tremble,
essentially.
if you know Tremble, I know where you know me from. And if you say Kirk, I know where you know me from. If you say Marquez, if you say no pressure, I can tell you that era.
You
where
know
it
what
come from.
area? Yeah. Okay. You know how interesting that is?
Not yet. My sister got some shirts made for me. No pressure. I wear them every so often just to remind myself. And no
That
pressure.
is no pressure. Well, I'm going to get me one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This coming out, too,
That was
man.
going to say, go ahead, get them your social media and...
Tremble DuZZIT. TrembleDuZZIT. Does it. Oh yeah.
And that's on Instagram and
Facebook. Yes. And this year I'm gonna be more active with social media. I've just been busy with 100 other things. But this year,
believe it.
you'll get a lot more music, a lot more content coming from me, and we gonna get at it.
Okay. So there was an article highlighting your success story in maybe, 2020?
Yeah.
So how did this article opportunity come about for you?
Well, God's opportunity. I say it this way, but I did the opportunity first for DIRT, which is Department of Urban and Regional Planning for Jackson State, with Dr. Herbert, and we did it for Jackson State to recruit more students. But by the time I get the link to it, it was expired, and they called me like, hey man, Clarence Legend want to publish it since it'll be their second story on me. So I was like, you know what, why not? Why not do that? So a couple of days later, I wake up to 10,000 shares here, another 5 on this channel, another 10 on that channel, and it just took off. And right under here, Harper, he retweeted it on, he retweeted it. And I looked under there, it was just viral. So I'm still getting calls from people to this very day for that. So
Yeah, you know how special that is. That's very special, because Clarion Ledger ain't no for play.
Yeah.
That's a real publication.
Yeah, this Jet metro area, yeah.
That's
this
real.
their second
That's a
story
real
on me, so
thing.
this-
Clarion Ledger, y'all. And Tremble does got an article in there. Okay?
Yes.
If you don't have it, I'm going to put a link down below for y'all to go and read about it.
Very
If this
inspirational.
interview doesn't do it for you, then this article is going to get you there. Okay? So you know who he is, where he comes from. And I definitely think that you will be inspired. Okay? So we learned all about your origins and your aspirations. But what were you hoping for this article to give to the people more than anything?
Well, actually, I wasn't actually aiming that way. I was just aiming just strictly for the Department of Urban Regional Planning, just to recruit some more students. And I'd never seen that. But when the article did come out, it's like everything happened for a reason. So
Yeah, definitely.
when it came out, we was in COVID. Everybody got to sit still, and God made people sit still so they can get their attention. That's how I looked at it. So
I did too.
It reached beyond what I expected, because I only expected to just recruit some more students. So, but God get the glory, you know.
All the glory. Yes.
God to get the glory.
So past that, now you said you didn't even have a bigger picture about it. You were just doing something that was an opportunity that came to you. So now, how hard is it for you to see yourself as a success story?
I guess I don't see too much what I have seen, because I think the grind don't struggle, the struggle don't stop. So we always at this grinding, you know. So it's like I'm not at the point where I can just fully say I can take my shoes off and I'm standing on the place I want to be at, you know. So it's like until we get to that point, but as of where I started from and now I'm 1,000 miles ahead of what I thought I would be.
Yes,
so
Lord.
I'm thankful for that.
Cause I'm gonna tell you, I was reading that article. I read it a couple times, but like tearjerker.
I heard that a lot from people. It's
I was like, this is a real person that I know, and this is a real success story. It's just like it was so deep, you know, for somebody who actually have gone through. Cause you know, you see the movies, you know, the Lifetime and all that stuff like that.
But yeah, you know, I think God just take some of his strongest soldiers. He sent them through hell to bring you heaven, and
you got that right.
That's just what it is, you know. But everybody have a plan and a purpose for their life, and whether you like it or not, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to go through it. And the only way through is through. You know, some people lose their faith in it. Some people give up. But if you got that mindset to not give up on nothing and push forward, then you're gonna get there.
Yeah, because everything does start in the mind.
In the mind, that's the greater He who is in He than He in the world.
He is in the world. That point.
Yeah.
So do you feel like your upbringing, like some of the things that you went through, you think they better prepared you for your former life or for the life that you are experiencing now?
Both in such a way, you know, where the hard upbringing, I don't take nothing back, you know, nothing, the struggle, because it equipped me. You know, it's some things you can't pay for. You know, some people got all the money in the world and this and that, but they can't survive on noodles. You see what I'm saying? But I done been through that, so it's like it shed a light on me to come through a hard place. No gray hairs on. You know, God has been great. No gray hairs. I'm like,
you ain't got no gray hairs?
No, nothing.
Oh my God, because I got a couple of them. I know I'm younger than you.
Yeah, you know, he's bringing through the words, but I see it like this. When I look at the story, even though from my parents and who all, you know, the decisions, I look at it like, in order for me to have the story I had, they had to play a bad role. You know,
so it still was purpose.
It was purpose, you know. So to this very day, I'm like, in order for that story to be inspiring to you, it had to be some characters in there to play their role, and they played theirs. I don't hold it against them. It's just like we are not in control of how we are wounded, but we're in control of how we are healed, or how we heal ourselves. It's up to us.
Yo, I guarantee you're going to get some gems. Because it ain't no gift of gab. It's just he going to talk to you nice. Okay? He going to get you there. He going to put the hay down where you can get it if you a horse. Okay? Listen. So tell me, okay, so in the article I saw that you always dreamed about going to JSU.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That was the key. You know, I think it first started, you know, they used to play behind Blackburn Field, and I lived the street over from Blackburn. So in order to get away from my environment, I walked one street over and I watched the band play. And I'll be like, man, they got to be doing something fun over there. You know, like their life cannot be like what mine is over here. So I stayed over there.
I ain't trying to cry on the interview, y'all, but I think y'all gonna see some tears from me today. These gonna be real tears. These ain't my allergy tears, y'all. Y'all, for real.
Tears of joy.
Yeah. Because I'm so happy for you. Like, when I say inspired, I'm not saying like, oh, you know, I watched something on TV. I seen Michael Jackson. No. I
appreciate it. I'm humble. I'm humble about a read of everybody that even read it, and if it inspired you to do something better than you did yesterday,
it's a story of hope. Key. It's hope.
Hope, it's hope for everybody. As long as we breathe, and we got a little more hope, you know. So, yeah, but that inspired me to go to Jackson State. You know, watching them playing the band, and eventually, when it was time to get that GED, that was the hardest.
I saw that you took it a couple times and then you mastered it after maybe 5 years?
No, not 5. I took it 5 times in 2 years. You only can take the test 3 times a year.
Okay.
First day I took and passed everything, because at this point I was still with the record label. I'm ready to travel, and I wanted to put this on behind me, but that wasn't designed like that. So math was the only problem I had, because I'm an 8th grade dropout at that point.
Okay.
So eventually, I didn't give up. I thought of 3 times taking it. It was like, dang, 4, dang, 5. I went and bought a book at Books A Million with my last little couple dollars. And in the back of it, you can take these tests over and over. And I learned it. And the way I learned it, I walked to Jackson State in the morning and for lunch. I walk in the morning, my book bag on, sitting next to a student. They don't even know that I don't go there, but I wanted to blend in.
Yeah.
And I study my GED test, eat, go home, do it again.
So I saw that when I read that part of the article, I was just like picturing it in my head. I'm like, how is that possible for you to be able to, come into a campus and nobody even knows that you're not a student?
I knew a few people there that was like serving food, which I'm thankful for those because they fed me free, So I go there and just get my inspiration, go back home and study the back of the book for a test until I got it. Once I learned it, it was different than just taking a test. So when I went down there the last time, I passed way more.
Colors.
I was ready.
Yeah,
I was ready.
Yeah. So how important was it for you to actually pursue the dream and to get it done? And who was pushing you?
I had a lot of great people that was in my corner. I had some West Jackson CDC teachers, Mr. Rush, Miss Shelby, a few others. My girl at that time, I'll just say really the struggle was like, that was the key.
That was the main motivation.
To keep going. I had Ricky Jones was there. Certain people that were like, man, this is gonna open a new door, and I couldn't see what they were saying at the point. I was just see right now, like, man, I'm ready to get this out the way. I want to get back to my music,
So, okay, because I heard you say record label. So when you were actually going through the process of school and acquiring like these credentials and everything like that, you weren't even focusing on the fact that you was about to be not accredited, but you was about to be legit. You were just like, okay, let me just,
get this out the way. Get it out the way, man, and keep going.
Wow. So music was always your thing?
Oh, man. I've been rapping. They used to let me rap first, second grade on the intercom, Christmas songs or Thanksgiving, whatever. It's always been my first love, and that's been a drive to hold. And I think it's very important and imperative for you to find the goal that you love, because the passion will keep you from there and there.
At a young age,
yes,
anyhow.
You got the passion, and I've just been great at what I've always done, this music.
So tell me, how did the record, the contract, because you signed a contract, right?
Yes.
First, last first?
No, that's actually mine. I was actually signed with Clarence Weatherspoon at the time, the J Money, Inside Peanut Butter, Outside Jelly, the whole little era. Okay. And that was just the beginning of where we started, just recording and going show to show, touring, and I loved it. I mean, it was just like the dream come true to me, and to finally hear myself on the radio for the first time was just, man, mind blowing. I know it was.
I remember. So, but how did it come about? How did you get an opportunity to sign with them?
Well, actually, I prayed to be in the studio. I had to say God first for everything. I prayed to be in the studio, and I walked past. The next day, this dude standing in the middle of the streets, and he said studio when I walking past him. And I'm like, what you say? And he was like, yeah, we got a studio. I'm like, okay. We hooked up from that point. So I used to go over parking, Rick House, and record in the back, and they know I was just really freestyling 90% of my songs. I didn't want to just write like that. So eventually I took time and wrote some songs, and he hooked me up with Lisa Fanay. And she's like a blues singer. Shout out to Lisa and Crawford, whole Crawford family. I mean, the whole Crawford. And we actually did like 3 songs this night, just hooked up and just did it. And she recorded them, and after that I came and recorded 5. And
it's history.
It's history.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. I love that, because I really didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead. What you about to say?
I'm saying like music. We had a great time. That whole era. I remember it was
different.
Just.
It was so different.
It was fun. It just to be out there, just being creative. Who can come up with something that's and I got to meet just about every artist in the industry. When J Money shot the video with Rick Ross, and just to be in the atmosphere to go do a video with Rick Ross, and I got a song with Yo Gotti, and I mean all that. I'm like, Lord, thank you for that. And it just come from a prayer, like, Lord, I just want to be in the studio. And the next day, I so happened to walk from the store, and dude said studio, and I stopped and said, I'm getting your business, but.
God always had his hand on you.
Yes.
I can see that, definitely.
Great God, man.
I love you. Mighty counselor. So how did you get the name Tremble DuZZIT?
Wow. I don't know, it just hit me one day. I think I was 11 years old. 11 years old. And at this point in peak, I was recording on karaoke with people, and I was out writing them. And Tremble just dawned on me, and it was like an acronym for me at the point where I was like, the real everyday music, basically life experiences, Tremble, and I put the DuZZIT on it because I do everything. Oh wait, so Tremble is acronym? Yes. Oh, say it again. The real everyday music, basically life experiences. So I had it like that at first, but the Tremble of like the use it the way understanding now is like the fear of God. You only can find the word tremble in the Bible one time. It means fear of God, nothing else. So, tremble.
Ooh. Now
Yes.
they hit me hard right there, Tremble.
Yeah, tremble.
Wow, I'm learning so much. This is educational for me, you guys.
Very informative.
Yes, I love that because if I'm being honest, I have been doing music for a very long time as well. I was in chorus and music, in school and everything. So when I saw Tremble, I was like, he must have been in a band or something.
You thinking of treble. T-R-E-B-L-E.
I was like, literally, that's what I was thinking about. And so for you to break it down, I'm like, wait a minute, how long? Pay attention.
Yeah,
right quick.
Tremble does it. God does it.
Don't he though?
Yes, every time. You got a great voice too. I'll check you out. Good music.
Thank you. Oh yeah, we got a song together.
Y'all need to
If
check that out.
much drop, y'all better go get it because if y'all don't, we're gonna be so
Yeah.
But this song, right, it's a love song.
Yeah, it's different. Love Drive.
It's nice. And he wrote it also. He gave me the melody of it. He gave me freedom to, be artistic and everything.
She does it.
But, he's very, very talented, you guys. When I say that y'all, if you are not already a fan of his, y'all make sure y'all go and frequent his social media. He has videos, he has songs and all of that. And you're going to find something that you like. If you like new school, you like old school, you like hip hop, you like love song, you're going to find something that you like, okay? So tell me, who do you think will play you in a movie?
Man, me.
Yourself?
I think that's another thing that I want to put up my sleeve. I thought about doing this, going to school for that actually, the theatrical.
For drama and art?
I just want to see how I feel, just put it on my belt and say, yeah, Tremble does it, So me just finishing my book, I'm looking forward to something like that.
Okay, so since you took us on in there, tell me about your book.
Well, the book is titled The Latest I Can Be Was On Time. And that derives from a journey. Like a lot of people rushing to get somewhere, they going nowhere fast because the universe only going to allow you to be at that place when you are develop the character to be in that place to hold it. So The Latest I Can Be Was On Time. Just finished that up on the 28th of last month, December. And now I'm just editing and finishing sending the publication, so y'all look for that too.
So do you have a date yet for it?
Not exactly, but I'm gonna make sure I'm posting it and promoting it because this was hard for me, to write a book because some things you think you got over, you didn't get over. You got to go back and revisit it, and so they let me know that reflecting is very humbling. So I thank God for the patience and endurance to do this book.
So we gonna do a book signing because this is your first book. We gotta do a book signing.
Yes, I had to give myself the doctorials first. I didn't want to get on my book and not give myself a book. So I had to do this because scrolls live longer than us. So I wanted to put a book out there.
Yeah, I heard what you say. So I'm definitely, Gawdess Mike is gonna be at that
book
review.
sign,
So that book sign. So make sure that you keep us in the know so I can make sure that you guys know what's going on and you can find out how to get the book yourself. Okay. So besides your book and your success, so I'm gonna say success, okay? Because this is success.
We claiming it.
Yes, we are. I want to know because you have a few albums under your belt. Okay, which one has been your favorite?
The first one, like they always say, Your Baby, and that was called Pride That Paid Me. And that title is like a certain pride of sticking to your guns. Like I made a lot of music with a lot of people over the years, and some of them you can ask right now, man, when last time you make a song? And they be like, oh man, I don't even do that no more. But the Pride That Paid Me is more like I hold on to this, and this is the one that got me in the door. So
okay. It's funny you say that because sometimes I have that thought, like, let me just really do something else. But it makes me want to cry when I think about it, like, I can't stop doing music.
No, this is my baby. You got to do something with it.
How am I going to stop?
Yes, you got to do what you love, and it's called compassion. And most people don't thrive on it. Some people just make music because everybody else make it.
Yeah.
But eventually they'll
fall away. Yeah. So I listened to God, Glory, and Gold a couple times.
I love that album.
I do too. So this is the latest?
Yeah, that was the latest. I dropped that 2020. I'm expecting to drop March of this year. God, Glory, and Gold Chapter 2. Respect.
Oh. So, I know that's going to be good.
Yes, taking my time on it and just making sure it's perfected right.
So that's Tremble, and You Got It. Is that one of the songs? Oh, You Ain't Got It.
Oh, you ain't got it. Yeah, You Ain't Got It.
So those are two of my favorite songs.
I appreciate
because they got an old school bounce to them. And
you
then
ain't got it like this. Yeah.
And then the tremble, like, I like that. That's tremble.
Oh, yeah,
because
that's
it feel like you was like giving yourself.
That's very dope there, man. It's
I
simple,
love that.
very simple beat.
Very simple, and it don't take that much. You know, if you know what you're talking about, and you just got it, like the flow would.
Yeah, and I made the beat myself. I just wanted to
Did
keep
you?
it simple. Yeah,
And it was, but it did what it's supposed to do.
Yes, I
it really
appreciate
did.
it. Shout out to my cousin Stuff. He loved that song as well, man.
I love him. And then it's the other song. I don't know what you were thinking.
Oh man,
Full of emotion. So I was just wondering, did you make that one also?
I didn't produce that track exactly, but you know, of course, writing, of course. But yeah, that song is one of my favorite as well.
Yeah.
It's like in the album with you know, a lot of people never thought, you know, you just never thought you would get to that point in life. So they gave up on you. They see you different from a different lens, and they fall out the way. And I'm like, I didn't know what they were thinking, and I just kept pushing. So that meant a lot to me to make that song, you know. So.
And you ended the album with that one?
Yep, had to.
I love that.
I appreciate it.
Okay. So you also have a nice collection of love songs. They're probably not love songs to you.
Yeah. It's a few on that, you know, love is always the key. You know, a lot of people don't make enough music of that no more. You know, all the music they make now is so depriving the others, gender roles, and it's like, man, come on, bro.
Especially with rap.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about, you know, you as an artist, period. With the song you did, Music Ease My Pain, I think that's the first video that I saw that made me pay attention to you. I was like, wait.
Yeah, and KJ shot there. Shout out to KJ, man, for
yeah,
shooting that video.
16 Bars and Monday J. Baker Films.
Yeah, he did a great
y'all
job.
know him. Y'all love him.
And actually,
he did.
that song actually describes what we're talking about now. Like, Music Ease the Pain. It sounds like a relationship, but it's not a relationship. It's talking about music.
I felt that too, because I was like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna see if he gonna say that, because it could go either way. Yeah. But knowing you, after hearing everything you just had to say,
it's just talking about this. How first verse I'm talking to music, second verse you talking to me. You know, and it's just like we having a relationship, you know, like holding on, sticking it out, keep going, keep promoting. You know, music ease the pain. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So, you just broke that down for me. So I just wanted to know, like, from being in an inappropriate relationship at a young age, because I saw you was 14 dating a 33-year-old.
It's always been that way, you know.
Older women? You always say older women?
I feel like it's supposed to have happened that way. It grew me up, you know. It's no coincidence to it. I think I was just more mature at my age than the average person around me, which
I can believe that.
The struggle will make you that way, trust me. It will make you that way, and just being able to put on big shoes and walk in them, you know, so I'm humble about all that.
I can tell that too, but I don't know how, because, baby, this is deep. Like, you giving us, or y'all know I love an origin story, but, you know, love is an important thing for us. It's pivotal to the making of person, you know, and how we're going to treat others and how we're going to treat ourselves as well, you know. So I just want to know how, not per se that relationship, but, you know, how have your relationships helped you in being creative when it comes to your love songs? Oh
man, very inspiring. I think I take all my emotions and put them into the pen, and, you know, whether it's good or it's bad, you know, sometimes, you know, like on this album you'll hear a lot of deeper songs that dealing with that, but I think it's about the energy that you are in at that point in time. You know, I was with some challenging relationships at times, and you got some challenging songs, you know. So I just take everything that I go through personally and I make it real. It make it easier to write that way. So it all affects us in some way, you know. So every relationship that I went through, I don't hate them for it. I'm over it. I'm like, man, I just pray that they find the life that they looking for, because I learn what I need to learn and they learn what they need to learn or talk, and we have to move forward, you know. So
yeah, that's powerful to have that belief in, you know, that just hope for the future for someone else who you went through something that was powerful, you know, and that may have changed the course of your life, because a lot of times we in these relationships and we don't be friends. You know, we don't have any good feelings for them. We don't wish them the best or none of that.
And just because it ain't work out for them, but that's a good thing to be friends with you with. You know, like now I have a very nice, you know, beautiful heart lady. They've been holding me down. You know, I know it's difficult at times because I'm hard to deal with. I got a lot of emotions that I travel through, but I'm always trying to, like I say, pivot back to the good feet. So Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, you try to.
You're working on
Yes.
you, like you growing. Oh, I see great things in your future. You know, even from now
I
from
appreciate it. I hope
today.
it come on to happen.
Great thing. Oh, you know, great things are coming. You know, sometimes we just have to be patient and just know that if God made a promise, He's a promise keeper. So it's going to come.
It's going to come.
It is. If you can't see it, make yourself see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's how you're gonna get it.
That's what we want, and it's getting there. I promise it's going to get there.
So tell me, how much do you think you've grown since the article was written?
Oh man, mentally, I say a lot because I had to just, like I was just saying, go through this little book phase with writing about what this article was actually talking about. I had to go back and I had to look at this. I had to change the way I, look at things. And there was also a song I did back in the days. If you can't change what you look at, then change how you look at it. Then maybe things will change for you. Because if I'm still looking at you and you still looking backwards, then ain't much gonna change for you.
Oh, come on.
So the thing is, I had to go change how I look at a lot of things. So every day we grow to learn something different, whatever path we on. And right now, I'm on a path of peace and prosperity. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yes.
Peace and prosperity. We getting there.
Yes, yes. So you ever thought about being a preacher?
You know what some
Because
people
the
call
preachers be having that gift of gab.
yeah, some people already
they know
call
how
me
to
that.
talk to you.
Shout out to those that call me preacher. I know who you are sincerely.
Minister, evangelist, or something.
Yeah, to know the word. I just study the promises. That's what got me out of a lot of hardship. Studying the promises and believing in it. So like I said, I can't ignore the fact that God has been my biggest tool and instrument through my most desperate times.
So who had you in church?
My grandma used to have us in church very early on, and after that, I had to find them for myself. And that's the only thing that calmed me down. The only thing that made me see life differently, was to start seeking the word, the promises, and going to church every Monday, Wednesday, Sunday. And that's the atmosphere I was around for a long time until he brought me out of that certain situation, and I'm here now.
So you were privy, like a lot of, how can I say it? Underprivileged youths, they don't have that opportunity to have a spiritual experience. And I think that is one thing that is a disadvantage.
Yes.
Because we don't give our kids, well, I give my kids God. My kids know who Jesus is, But
we have to. It's missing. To give them a source. My grandma when I was younger, I used to hear her cry at night praying. It was nothing you could do about it. Even though you want to come in there and console, but it was nothing you can do. This is how she console with her God.
Yeah.
And me understanding those were her keys. That was the source. She gave us the keys to the source.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
you have to let them see that sometime, to know that this is where your power comes from. And when they see it that way, they'll come along.
Yeah, because what the words say, lead them in the way they should go when they're old, they won't depart from it. And so I see that all over you. Your grandma was a great woman, because from what I saw in the article, she took in like you and your brothers and sisters and a lot of cousins.
Yeah,
and one time it was 13 of y'all in the house.
Yeah, 1-bedroom apartment.
And your grandma made it happen.
She made it happen. You eat once a day, boys sleep on over here, girls sleep over there. And that was a strong, very strong woman. I mean, I used to see her walk from churches, church would help them out or whatever. And by the time you meet her at the driveway or wherever you at, and she got bags in her hand, by the time you try to grab one from her, it's overweight. And you're like, wow, how do you walk up 2 miles with it? Very strong woman. So thank God for Granny,
Yeah, because she made you.
Yeah, it's love.
You came from strength
Yes.
and perseverance. So bless God for that.
Oh, yes.
So what's your favorite thing about being from the capital of Mississippi?
Man, actually, I'm born in the Shire.
I didn't. Okay. So I saw your family is there, but
I'm actually born in the Shire, but being here since I was when Grandma came and got me. I mean, it's a lot of culture here. Our culture is different here. We're in a very struggling city. Those issues there, that's the only problem I have. Well, I know the city can go forward, but we living in a dying city where everybody's not want to see this city grow. So sometimes I feel like I have outgrown the city.
wow.
Even though I love it, I just feel like the same thing that been happening 200 years ago, migration for opportunities, is still going on now. Where you have maybe 200 students, 2,000 students about to graduate, and over 1,500 of those going to go to Atlanta, Texas, and to get in their field because it's no platform for these
It's struggling.
young innovators.
Because no progress.
Yes, they don't want to see it. So
Lord.
yeah,
Because I just saw there also was something that happened in Jackson. La Bamba and Tate. What y'all say now?
Lumumba.
Oh, it's Lumumba. Baby, every time I talk about y'all man on here, I be saying Lumumba. My bad, Lumumba. My bad. I'm going to say it right from now on if you watching this. Hey, I tried. But I saw that him and Tate came together and they basically made Jackson racist again with the laws, like with not being able to be stopped by the police.
Yes,
they split the city. They split the races.
You got police, you got city police. I mean, the thing is, what's happening is being underfunded. As you look around, you know, like I'm an urban regional planner, so really I can jump into this a lot deeper.
I know it. I know it.
It's just saying, like, if you know Jackson is the city capital, and you got Flowood, you got Gluckstadt that just became incorporated last year. You got Brandon. You got all these places around that's prospering and growing. Madison, but Jackson sits right in the capital, and we don't even have a theater, or we don't have, we don't have nothing here. You want to have a mall, and like, what is going on?
I think you're right. All the stuff we go to, it's not here. It's not in Jackson.
No, it's not here. You got County Line Road, where everything on the right of County Line Road is either moved or shift to the left, which will make it regional, like the North Park Mall. Yeah. So they renovated that at the same time. They had the outlet start to open. You got the outlet mall starting to open. So Jackson don't have none. They making sure Jackson bring the money outside of the city.
Wow.
And it's like they come in and get the money, they leave back out.
Oh my God.
So you live in one of the most racial, poorest, poverty cities in America. And honestly, in my opinion, you don't have a governor that willing to see changes happen. You got to do better than that. You have to do better than that, man. So sometimes you feel like y'all grow this city because the problem will not change.
I thank you for expounding on that for me, because you, like I said, you giving me information. So tell me, just one of your future goals as a trailblazer in the community.
I'll make a movie.
Okay.
I'm talking about a real movie, not no disrespect to Tubi or nothing like that, but I'm talking one groundbreaking movie. I'm talking something that will go to theaters. I got something like that kind of bubbling. It's just like I'm just thinking on how can I take this book and make it into a movie. That's probably the next goal. So
okay. Keep me in the know so I can be a supporter. I can be an investor.
You got a movie coming.
It's like, I do. I do. It probably ain't gonna be as big as yours, because your vision way bigger than mine. But you never know what the Lord gonna do.
Yeah, he said if your vision don't scare you, you're not visioning it right. It's supposed to scare you. Okay. Vision deep. Go beyond.
That's deep too. So what? I want to ask you, what is your power or motivational statement for a future generation? But I feel like you already gave us about 25 of them. But come on, give me another one.
I just say, like I said, just stay to the right of the road, and everything else gonna pass you. And if you're doing that, you're gonna get to where you need to go. And where you going, the latest you're gonna be is gonna be on time. Just look at it that way.
I can listen to you talk all day, but
just keep going. Just whatever you do, keep going.
I would love to have you back. Okay, like I said, we're gonna do the book signing wherever it is. When we come set up, and be there,
promote it,
and all that, so I can make sure that my audience is tuned in with what Tremble DuZZIT is doing. I'm about to say it's does it.
Yeah, wait till they say Tremble. Wait till they say Tremble done it.
That's hard.
I'm waiting on.
That's what I'm talking about. Talk to him nice, Tremble.
Yeah, wait till they say done it, and then it finally can take my shoes off and on that little spot I'm talking about and say, Lord, I thank you.
Yeah.
Humbly.
No pressure.
No pressure, baby.
No pressure. Okay. So you can give me your social media one more time. If you made it this far, then you're privy. Y'all privy to the motivational statement that he just gave you, and he gonna give y'all his social media one more time.
Tremble DuZZIT. TrembleDuZZIT on all social media platforms. Yeah, I'm gonna be more active this year, man. I know I don't really be doing the social media, but this year I'm just gonna take up what my old man KJ said. He said, man, you have a record label on your phone right here. This is your new tool, and I'm gonna use that tool effectively this year. So
you must see his interview on here.
I check him out. I get inspired by listening to him because he tell a lot of truth too. So
he's smart too, ain't he? Yes. It's called experience. Yes, growth.
Use your record label this year, man. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I thank you so much for coming
Humble.
on and sitting and giving your spirit, and all this goodness to my people. I'm not gonna bid you adieu yet, cause guess what? I got a game. I got this game. I gotta play with you.
Yes.
So this week my game is Talk to Me Nice. All right, Tremble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some lines from your songs, okay? And I just simply want you to tell me what song it came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It might be challenging.
I got faith in you, though, because these bars, okay? And these are just a few things that caught my ear, and I was like, oh, I like that. It was interesting, so I just want to know, do you remember?
Okay.
I just got 5 for you.
Okay, no pressure.
Maybe 6. Okay, so the first one is, all I know is if you work hard for it, nigga, you deserve it. That explains the 8 days a week I'm still working.
Yeah.
What song that was on?
Center of attention.
Yeah, it was.
Center of attention, yep.
So is that something that was passed down to you, or that's just all you? That's from your experience?
Yeah, that's all me. Everything is original. I don't believe in people that bite off other people. Everything is me. So
okay, so you ain't with that what Katt Williams was talking about with them comedians.
yeah, I like staying true to myself. Not original, extraordinary. We extraordinary beings, so I like to keep it on that platform. No bites.
Yeah. Okay. So next. And from my point of view, these niggas look like they confused. They be worried about these haters. They don't know what to do. And if you do, I salute.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That is number 2. What's the name of that song? If you do, I salute. The mission isn't grounding what you do.
Come on, you got it.
What's the name of that song, man? I remember before.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
What I said.
That's what I said.
But
I said, yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay, can you finish it? Because I didn't finish.
Grind on it, phone through. That's true. When you leave the world, niggas say you ain't coming back. So while we're here, we trying to make a mark on the map. Steady grinding this and that. Trying to get up out the trap. Got me riding with a strap in my lap. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I remember that. What I said.
Baby. Those are my bars. Okay, so next, here we go. These are laws for the streets. These are rules to adore. This a guide for the ghetto. Shedding light on the soul. Gotta take high with the lows, or at least I was told.
As you proceed on this road, your mission will unfold.
What song is that?
This eye for our religion.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Eye for our religion. Yeah. A lot of laws in there. I try to let them know.
I see now. I was like, okay, yeah. And from listening to that album right there, I should have known you was spiritual. You know.
Eye for our religion. Definitely Malcolm X, one of my favorite inspires.
Okay.
I love that.
Because through the album, I heard the quotes on the different tracks. I was
this before Killer Mike album. Shout out to Killer Mike on his album. I love his last product he done. But if you listen to God, Glory, and Gold 2020, the same way I narrated that album with all our black political prisoners and those that stood up, they did all my skits. They did all the hooks.
That was nice.
And it was designed that way. When I said God, Glory, and Gold, I was talking about us.
I love that. It's excited. Okay, let me see what's next.
Yeah.
That's what
it's
I
just
love.
a little different. And chapter 2 is going to be a little bit the same way.
I can't wait. Okay, so the next one is, if you ain't at the table, you niggas on the menu, and you already look like supper.
Fuck them. Honestly, this
that is.
That's the intro to the God, Glory, and Gold, which I always normally try to give them like 60 to 100 bars and just non-stop flowing. And it's bars, I just want to let people know I'm just not no rapper. I'm an artist.
I'm an artiste.
Not a rapper just raps. I'm like, but I'm an artist.
I'm trying to teach you something.
I got the vision. I can do my videos. I can make my beats. I can write the singing. I can whatever. I'm an artist. So yeah, that's my
That's that
intro.
Freestyle.
What's the name of that freestyle?
Yeah, what's the name? Yeah.
Naked Gun.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this the last one. Wait, what is it? Okay, your mouth is like a car running wrong. You might wreck some. Run up on me wrong. Just know you gonna catch some.
Yeah.
What that is?
That's Tremble.
Yeah.
That's your favorite one.
That's my song right there. Y'all, that beat.
If you hear the beat, I might need to promote that a little bit more. Cause
That's what I was saying too when I saw how many views was on it. I was like, he ain't do this one.
I
Like,
do 2020 when I dropped it, everything shut down. I couldn't even tour and do everything I want to do. But that album was like slept on. But I might just,
baby, you can still work that album.
It's old to
them. I mean, it's old to you,
but it's new
to the public. Yeah. That was good. So that's the last one I got for
pressure.
you. You did
No
great.
pressure.
Y'all clap it up for Tremble as we thank him so much for coming and sharing.
Yes, I'm thankful to be here. Thank you.
Welcome.
Honored to be here.
You're
Yes.
welcome. Because we're gonna see you again. But before I let you go, I like to give out gifts.
You shouldn't have.
So I got something for you.
You shouldn't have.
There you go. You can look me here now.
Well, yes. Well, look at here.
Go ahead, pull it out.
Pull it out.
Because I want to tell you about one of the things that I do have in there.
Well, look at here.
Y'all know what that is.
You know Tremble, you know I like bourbon, and you know I like scotch.
Yeah, that's a tidbit for
appreciate
you.
that.
But check out that. So that mug, I want that's special to me. I hope it be.
This ain't a
special to
Stanley,
you
is
too.
it? This ain't a Stanley, is it?
I don't know what that is.
You
No,
know
but it's a tumbler. Okay, but I put those things on
wow.
there because when I saw them, these are a few things what you inspired
Wow,
in
let me
me.
look.
I just want to let you know that I know when you get ready to use and everything, take them out and put them on your refrigerator or
I might
something.
just leave them on there.
You know? Oh, okay.
Don't lose
Definitely.
hope. You never know what tomorrow may bring. Like that. You are stronger than you think. Never lose hope. In all things, it's better to hope than to despair. Pain is real, but so is hope.
And so when
That's
I saw that was something, I was like, oh, this
I
Tremble.
thank you.
I was looking for something, and I feel like, you imparted on me from me just like paying attention to your social media, paying attention to your article, and just trying to dig
I
deep.
appreciate it. I mean, look, this is touching. I thank you.
Oh,
yes, I
bless
thank
his
you.
holy
And
name.
may God bless you, youngling.
You too. All right, y'all. That's all of y'all time I'm gonna take up for this episode in
We'll be
this
back, yes.
season, and we'll hope to see y'all again. Make sure y'all tune in every week when y'all get that ding and y'all know that there is a new episode or a new anything on Gawdess My Gawdcast. Okay. Until next time, y'all make sure y'all be reliable, y'all be responsible. Okay, and make sure that people respect you in your area. Okay, and if nothing else, know that there is no pressure.
No pressure, baby.
Okay. Until next time, because the Gawdess is out.
Oh, yeah. Hold it down.
Clap my hands, stomp my feet, and all my days, get to the beat, praise up, sing that praise up, the Lord is blessing me. Wave my hands, and move my feet, clap my legs, quick to the beat, praise up, sing the praise up, the Lord is blessing me. That's why I just wave my hand if I can't do nothing else. Oh, he's been too good, I just can't keep it to myself. You don't know, cause you wasn't there when he saved me and all my family. But you know, Grandma, she kept us lifted up in prayer, taught us to be faithful while his favor ain't fair. I'm a witness to how he can heal. No emotion, only spirit. Give me something I can feel. Clap my hands, stomp my feet, alright, yeah. All my days, quick to the beat.
Recording studio in Jackson, Mississippi. 4652 McWillie Drive, Jackson's industry recording studio. We also offer online mix and mastering and all other studio needs. Visit 16barsrecording.webs.com. Once again, 16barsrecording.webs.com. 16 Bars Recording Studio. You can also contact us at 601-622-2922. Located in Jackson, Mississippi, 4652 McWillie Drive. Your #1 industry standard recording studio, 16 Bars. offering quality recording, mixing, mastering, editing, music production, live bands, voiceovers, and more. Contact us today. Block rates available. Also visit on Instagram at 16 Bar Studio. Call KJ at 601-622-2922. Book your session today.